I'm Kathryn Dickerson, a partner at SmolenPlevy here in Vienna, Virginia. And there is an increasing problem with children being ejected from the home when blended families don't work. As people remarry, divorce, remarry, they have children from their prior relationships. Often it's not a smooth or happy transition, so that as the children get older and become teenagers and have more problems, the new spouse does not necessarily have a good relationship with those children. Increasingly, those children are being placed out of the home, whether by the new step-parent or by their biological parent, who is doing what they can to make their new spouse happy. For the biological parent and the step-parent, they are arguably guilty of neglect and abuse of these children. These children, in the worst stories, are given keys to a car and told, leave, and they are living in the car until they're found and brought to a shelter, or they're living on the streets, or they're going from friend's home to friend's home. They're basically nomads for however long they've been out of the home. And it's usually the parents who, after the children find themselves in the system, the parents are subject to charges of abuse or child neglect. They are subject to investigation, and the Department of Social Services can seek child support from them to pay for the support of their children, especially if the children are placed with extended family or in foster care. There are so many better ways to address this situation than throwing your hands up and throwing the children out. And a number of parents think that the children at 16, 17 are capable of handling themselves, are capable of supporting themselves, or don't necessarily require their supervision. But children, even when they're 16 or 17, are still minors. The parents, when they find that they are the subject of criminal charges or they are the subject of an investigation by Child Protective Services, often seek counsel from us or from other attorneys. We defend them against the criminal charges, and we discuss with them other options, whether it's to have the children go live with their cousins or with grandma across the country, or something else that's to the children's benefit, because obviously the children are not going to benefit by being in a home where there is constant turmoil and constant conflict with the new parent. The law doesn't require your allegiance one way or the other. You have an obligation to support your children. You have a legal duty to your children. But you as the parent can also make decisions as to what's best for the children, specifically where they should live, with whom they should live. Well, when the parents come to us in this situation, they've either put the child out of the house and are facing criminal charges, or that's where they're headed. And we advise them as to what their options might be. If we have a child who's acting out, for whom the parent can do nothing else, no other counseling, nothing, no other services can assist this child, then the parent can report this child as a child in need of services in the Juvenile Domestic Relations Court. And the court will take over determining what's in the best interest of this child. If there's conflict in the home with the new parent and one or all of the children, we help the parent, the biological parent, craft another solution, a different solution other than just simply throwing the children out on the street. And we help assist the determination of child support and the appropriate child support for these children. If the parents are able to arrange for the child to go live with their aunt and cousins or with the grandparent, then we arrange regular support to be paid to the guardian of the child. If the parent is the object of a petition by the Division of Family Services for child support because the child has been placed with extended family or been placed in foster care, then we assist the parent to work through that system. This is a source of increased conflict, of course, with the new spouse who does not want the finances to be diverted in that manner. But the obligation to support one's children continues, regardless of where those children are, until the children turn 18 or 19 if they're still in high school. I'm young Kathryn Dickerson, a partner here at SmolenPlevy in Vienna, Virginia. If you have any questions, please feel free to call me at 703-790-1900 or email me at kndickerson@smolenplevy.com.